clearly you read things into the surface of his pictures of famous people because you know who you're looking at. But you also, the fact that he's photographed so many people that aren't famous, so many people that are in fact nobodies, and you read a lot into those, kind of gives these people the dignity that they deserve and allows you to see more into them. I think ultimately what you see more into, though, is inside his head. It's like reverse photography. It's like the light's coming out of his brain, through his eyeballs, and he's shining it on the people. And what he's photographing, it's never not a self-portrait. And what you're seeing with ever-increasing crystal clarity is Dick. You're just seeing him.
It strikes me that Avedon is looking through the camera, looking at other people, trying to find the truth about them as a way of composing an image of himself. There's something of a quest here, of a search. These are fragments of his own face. When I came upon the pictures of Oscar Levant, I didn't know who it was. I thought it might be Rasputin, because they struck me as pictures of a divine madman. And in a way, they're the paradigm for the whole show. Because in them, in this face of this, with its overbite and its soulfulness and its grotesquerie, he's captured all the qualities that he seems to have been looking for in his other subjects.
He walked down the stairs in his bathrobe, a bathrobe with food stains on it, with absolutely no narcissism. He was the wide range of things I'd always dealt with. Creative genius, emotional distress, someone on the edge of insanity. And it was a conscious decision. He was doing what I have always said I would like to give to a photographer I respected. What he had to give to the camera was all the complexity of every theme I had ever dealt with. And what a gift to me. I mean, what a gift he gave me.
Avedon's subjects are not always willing to submit to his ideas, especially when they consider themselves visionaries in their own right, and the sitting can become a battle of wills.
Dennison was a ravenous woman, greedy for life, greedy for experience, and in a more down-to-earth way, greedy for food. She was an anorexic. She starved herself. She said she wanted to be the thinnest person in the universe. Avedon catches the greed. He catches the ravenousness in her. She thought the picture was cruel. She thought it was ungallant. She thought it was unforgivable, even though she might have, since she had such a respect for the truth, seen its justice. Who has control of the sitting, the subject or the photographer? And what Avedon makes clear in his portraits of masters is that he is the one in control. He will make you beautiful. He will make you grotesque. They're his pictures. So the question of whose pictures are they is a fundamental one.
What Richard Avedon did with portraiture was to steal the fire that had always been the prerogative of sculptors and painters. He said, "This will be mine." He changed the relationship between the portraitist and the sitter. And instead of it being a collaboration, which photography typically is, he said, "You're mine, you're here, I'm taking you over. Your surfaces, I will make my own." And that was an enormous leap for photography, because it said, yes, photography's real, yes, it's true, but it's also a work of art, and it can be malleable as clay. And the relationship between Dick and his sitters was the relationship between a sculptor and his clay.